Well, it was part of Wall Street reform, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Why do you care about it? Because it is in place just to protect consumers. Now, it kicks off officially this week in Washington, and we've got a very neat interactive here on CNN Money we want to show you. Blake Ellis created this. She's going to tell us all about it. But as you see here in the middle, our little watchdog, and then you've got all these different blue dots. Those represent areas where the Bureau is aiming to help protect consumers. Let's talk first, Blake, about credit bureaus. What's the focus here?
Well, right now, the agency has enforced a rule so that when consumers go and apply for a loan or credit card and get denied or don't get the best terms on that loan, they actually get to see a copy of their credit score. So
about why?
So they know how those lenders are making those decisions.
So I know the FTC has gotten a lot of complaints, more than 28,000 that is represented there in the red dot. One of those complaints comes from this guy, Greg, in Ohio. What's Greg's beef here?
Well, Greg has had a credit card debt showing up on his credit reports since last September that he said that he has already paid. He has documentation that it is settled, and they just won't take it off. So one of the things that we're hoping the Consumer Protection Bureau will be able to do is to take a look at the credit bureau dispute system and make it a little easier for consumers,
for individuals to fight against these big agencies. All right, let's also talk about mortgage brokers, because this is a very critical part. Lending and irresponsible getting of loans by consumers that led to this whole crisis. So how is this going to change?
Well, right away, the agency will oversee all mortgage operations of banks with more than $10 billion in assets. But once it has a director confirmed, it'll also be able to oversee non-bank mortgage brokers. Okay. And right now, one thing it's doing is working on a simpler, more concise mortgage disclosure form, which it will officially propose in July.
So, again, you look at the red dot, you've got more than 16,000 complaints about mortgage brokers to the FTC. So one of them comes from Carlo in California. What's Carlo angry about?
Well, Carlo took out a mortgage a few years ago, thought it was a great deal, and all of a sudden his mortgage payments ballooned from $300 every 2 weeks to $1,000 every 2 weeks. And he had no idea what he was getting himself into. So we're hoping that with the CFPB, these new disclosure forms will make that more apparent right up front.
Sure. And those are just, folks, two of the different areas where this bureau is supposed to help folks. You can go online, CNN Money, click on any of these blue bubbles here, and you've got our watchdog right here, and you can see how this is going to help you. Blake, thank you so much. Appreciate it.